evenly bright, not fading from sight. A quiet pulse beneath the air, balance there. The glow remains but evenly held, not overswelled. It moved without a sharper climb. In measured time, I don't return to brighter days, no upward blaze. The evening stands an even hue, open and true. Measure glow across the sky, no need to try. Measure glow, the rhythm low but steady flow. Measure glow, the calm remains without refrains. The world is quiet, clearly drawn, still moving on. The sounds are soft yet firmly placed, unrushed, unchased. I sit upright within the tone, fully my own. The hours pass but keep their line, refined. I don't divide the dusk and light, they share the sight. The air is cool yet gently bright, still not night. Measure glow, no rising spark, no heavy dark. Measure glow, the breath is long, even and strong. Measure glow, the sky is wide at my side. The stillness carries subtle pace, no need to chase. The blue grows rich but keeps its frame without a flame. I'm not preparing for the end, no need to bend. The tone is steady, shaped and slow. Measured glow, measured glow. The warmth is slight, still not night. Measured glow, the calm is deep but not asleep. The evening rests in open hue, bright and true, a gentle rhythm moving low. Measured glow.
Yeah. Yeah. Let it move. Clock hits late, but we don't care. Low light dancing in the air, mocha steaming, neon glow. Feel that rhythm start to flow. Footsteps tapping near the door, bassline rolling on the floor. It chords cut sharp and clean, living in between. Don't slow down, not just yet. Feel that groove starting to set. Midnight mocha move, feel it in the groove. We don't gotta say too much, just let the rhythm prove. Midnight mocha move, everything's in tune. Let the bassline carry us under silver moon. Wooden tables, soft cafe, shadows fade but we still stay. Head not steady to the sound, feet just barely touch the ground. City hum outside the glass, inside moments slowly pass. Every heartbeat feels designed, perfectly aligned. Stay with it, let it ride, feel the low inside the side. Midnight mocha move, feel it in the groove. We don't gotta say too much, just let the rhythm prove. Midnight no show, just that bass line moving slow. Moving slow. Midnight mocha mover, feel it in the groove. We don't gotta say too much, just let the rhythm prove. Midnight mocha move, everything's in tune. Let the bassline carry us under silver moon. Midnight mocha, midnight mocha. Move. Yeah. Macchiato. Spin. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. Macchiato. Spin. Mirror ball above the bar, shining who we are. Yeah. Macchiato in my hand, groove across the land. Bassline popping left and right, silver in the light. Yeah. Foot taps turning into steps, no regrets. Don't hold back, let it move. Feel that rhythm, find your groove. Miracle macchiato, spin it nice and slow. We don't need a crowded floor, let the low end glow. Miracle macchiato, let that feeling show. Every heartbeat sinks in time to the disco flow. Neon shimmer on the glass, daylight fading fast. Coffee steaming, flashing lights, perfect nights. Guitar chopping crisp and clean, living in between. Every second shining bright in the light. Yeah. Stay with it, let it ride. Feel that bassline side to side. Miracle macchiato, spin it nice and slow. We don't need a crowded floor, let the low end glow. Miracle macchiato, let that feeling show. Every heartbeat sinks in time to the disco flow. Oh, 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 yeah. Low snap, bright spin. Let that mirror ball pull you in. Pull you in. Mirror ball macchiato, spin it nice and slow. We don't need a crowded floor, let the low and low. Mirror ball macchiato, let that feeling show. Every heartbeat sinks in time to the disco flow. Macchiato. Stay.
9 p.m. the lights align, cocoa warm for steady line, window wide with city glow. Night begins to settle slow, lamplight resting on the page. evening in its quiet stage. Nothing urgent in the air, just a rhythm waiting there. Keys moving a confident flow, measured pace but never slow. Every word begins to land, easy in my steady hand. Street hum blending soft and low, like a distant undertow. Paper glowing copper thin, nighttime focus settling in. Let it deepen, let it stay, no more drifting far away. Small ideas fall in line in this calm and open time. 9 p.m. cocoa line, warm and steady, deep and fine. Nothing heavy in my mind, just a rhythm dark and kind. Sweet as sugar melting through, amber in a muted hue. I can ride and let it shine with this 9 p.m. cocoa line. Deadlines quiet in the dark, not a race and not a spark. Every sentence finds its place in a smooth and certain pace. Chocolate undertones remain underneath the steadied brain. Thought by thought they settle deep in a rhythm I can keep. Let it simmer, let it glide, warm, resting deep inside. Every motion smooth and low, floating in a velvet flow. 9 p.m. cocoa line, warm and steady, deep and fine. Nothing heavy in my mind, just a rhythm dark and kind. Sweet as sugar melting through, amber in a muted hue. I can ride and let it shine with this 9 p.m. cocoa line. Not a blaze and not a flame, just a glow without a name, where the smallest thoughts align into steady, certain lines. Even time begins to groove with a calm and balanced move. Every breath and every try feels anchored as the sky. City glow, steady flow. Nine p.m. cocoa line, holding calm from deep inside. Every word and every sound settles firmly to the ground. Sweet and steady, deep and slow, like a quiet undertow. I don't rush, I let it shine with this 9 p.m. cocoa line. Lights stay warm beyond the pain, still the rhythm will remain. One last breath before I close. 9 p.m. cocoa flows. Cocoa flows. Cocoa flows. I really need pretend for what comes next. Light stay steady on the wall, no shift to correct. A cup remains half full or half not. Nothing here is asking to be thought, not true to extend, no reason to end. Everything rests as it is. Nothing needs keep continue underneath. I don't close knows what is unfinished, I don't explain. Nothing needs to continue, calm and exact. I stay awake, aligned, intact inside this fact. The sound appears once more, then lets go. It doesn't circle back, it doesn't slow. Time does not gather meaning or pace. This is how the moment holds its place. No cold toward moving on, no pressure to be done. Everything stays open and still. Nothing needs to continue, and that feels right. I don't push the hours forward into light. Nothing needs to continue, I stay exact. Awake, aligned, and present in this track. If the day decides to turn, I don't follow, I don't learn. Nothing starts because it should, nothing ends because it could. There is peace in stopping here, without closure, without fear. Just enough quiet to remain clear. The table keeps it simple and the page stays wide. I leave a sentence where it is and don't decide. This is where the album rests without a sign. I stay awake and let it be mine. No drifting out, no inward bend, breathing even to the end. Nothing needs to continue when I remain. That then pulls my clarity out of frame. Nothing needs to continue, I stay in touch. Awake, aligned, and steady in this act. Nothing needs to continue.
Oak desk under dim light, window breathing open night. Cocoa resting by my hand, quiet like the room had planned. Floorboard hum a softened tone, making a small hour my own. Nothing urgent in the air, just a warmth already there. Keys moving a patient line, measure breath in steady time. Every word lands soft and low, like warm rivers moving slow. Outside faith muted blue, inside focus coming through. Pick a blowing amber thin, midnight rhythm settling in. Let it linger, let it stay. No more racing through the day. Small ideas softly align in the hush of night's design. Oak desk, open night, warm and steady, dim but bright. Nothing heavy, nothing loud, just a low surrounding cloud. Slow as cocoa melting down, still as streets across the town. I can write without a fight on this oak desk, open night. Deadlines loosen at the seam, drifting like a gentle dream. Every sentence finds its place in a slower working pace. Chocolate undertones remain underneath the steady brain. Thought by thought they fall in lines in this calm and quiet time. Let it simmer, let it glide. Wanna first in deep inside. Every motion smooth and slow, floating in a velvet flow. There's open night, warm and steady, dim but bright. Nothing heavy, nothing loud, just a low surrounding cloud. So as cocoa melting down, still as streets across the town, I can't ride without a fight on this oak desk. Open night, not a blaze and not a spark, steady fall, just a glow within the dark, where the smallest thoughts align with a quiet, steady line. Even time begins to bend toward a softer kind of end. Every breath and every try moves beneath the open sky. Deep and low, steady flow. There's open night, holding calm from deep inside. Every word and every sign settles gently to the ground. Settles gently, sweet and steady, dark and slow, like a quiet undertow. I don't rush, I let it ride on this oak desk. Open, no lamp burns low, the keys grow light. Be still, the rhythm feels just right. One last line before I close. Oak desk, night flow. Road desk, night flows. Old desk. And blue is steady, calm and white, nothing to hide. The balanced glow remains in air, evenly there. No sharper edge, no softer fall, it holds it all. The evening stretches without strain and will remain. I don't return to louder tone,
the calm has grown. The space expands but keeps its line refined, open and aligned across the sky. No need to try, no need to try. Open and aligned, the rhythm low but steady flow. Open and aligned, the calm remains without refrains. The world is quite clearly set, not fading yet. The sounds are soft yet fully placed, unrushed, unchased. And I sit upright within the hue, still clear and true. The hours move in open frame, the same. I don't divide the dusk and glow, they both can show. The air is cool yet gently bright, still not night. Open and aligned, no rising spark, no heavy dark, oh heavy dark. Open and aligned, the breath is long, even and strong. Open and aligned, the sky is wider, my sight. The stillness grows but does not swell, it settles well. The blue grows rich but keeps its sight, balance light. I'm not preparing for the end, no need to bend. The tone is steady.
Past midnight, the clock resets. Cocoa warmth without regrets. New day written on the wall. Still the rhythm doesn't fall. Window dark and silent street. Night and morning softly meet. Nothing urgent in the air, just a steady presence there.
Keys move in a low tone, measured breath entirely alone. Every word begins to land, slow and warm within my hand. Street lights dim beyond the glass, old day fading as I pass. Paper glow and ember thin, midnight focus settling in. Let it deepen, let it stay. No more chasing light away. Small ideas fall in line in this seamless stretch of time. Past midnight, cocoa continues, warm and steady, nothing new. Nothing heavy in my mind, just a rhythm dark and kind. Sweet as sugar melting through, black but softly amber hued. I can ride and let it move past midnight. a dense and quiet space. Chocolate undertones remain underneath the steady brain. Thought by thought they settle deep in a rhythm I can keep. Let it simmer, let it glide, warmth resting deep inside. Every motion smooth and slow, floating in a velvet flow. Past midnight, cocoa continues, warm and steady, nothing new, nothing heavy in my mind, just a rhythm dark and kind, sweet as sugar melting through, black but softly amber hued. I can ride and let it move past midnight, cocoa groove. Not a blaze and not a flame, just a glow without a name, where the smallest thoughts align into steady working lines. Even time begins to bend, without start and without end. Every breath and every try feels anchored as the sky. Seamless flow, soft and low. Past midnight, cocoa continues, holding calm and staying true. Every word and every sound settles firmly to the ground, sweet and steady, deep and slow, like a quiet undertow. I don't rush, I let it move past midnight. Cocoa groove. Before I close, past midnight, cocoa flows.
The blue is steady, calm and wide, nothing to hide. The living glow remains in it, evenly there. The line is clear and gently drawn, still moving on. The space extends but keeps its frame the same. I don't return to louder tone, the calm has grown. The evening stretches without strain and will remain perfectly placed across the sky. No need to try. Perfectly placed, the rhythm low but steady flow. Perfectly placed, the calm remains without refrains. The world is quiet quiet, clearly set, not fading yet. The sounds are soft, yet firmly placed, unrushed, unchased. I sit upright within the hue, still clear and true. The hours move in open line, refined. I don't divide the dusk and blow, they both can show. The air is cool yet gently bright, still not night. Perfectly placed, no rising spark, no heavy dark. Perfectly placed, the calm is keep, but not bright and true, a quiet alignment running through. Perfectly placed. Perfectly placed.
Quiet tables, window light, pages resting clean and white, cocoa steaming, gentle air, soft reflections everywhere, chairs that barely make a sound, golden silence all around, nothing pressing, nothing tight, just a calm, collected light. Fingers find a steady groove, measured pace in every move, lines align in patient flow, like a river moving slow. Outside fades to muted tone, inside feels entirely my own. Thoughts arrive without a rush, wrapped in warm and amber hush. Let it settle, let it clear, every detail drawing near. Small ideas softly trace into shape and into place. Quiet tables, cocoa notes, floating soft between my thoughts. Nothing heavy, nothing loud, just a low and steady cloud. Sweet and simple, smooth and wide, like a warmth I keep inside. I can breathe and let it float in these quiet cocoa notes. Light leans gently on the page, time forgets its hurried age. Deadlines soften at the seam, drifting through a honey dream. Chocolate tones beneath the keys move like slow and steady breeze. Word by word they fall in line in a rhythm calm and fine. Let it simmer, let it stay, no need to chase the day away. Every motion smooth and round, floating close without a sound. Quiet tables, cocoa notes, floating soft between my thoughts. Nothing heavy, nothing loud, in gentle measured time. Steady pace, quiet space, quiet tables, cocoa notes, resting soft between my thoughts. Every word and every sound settles gently to the ground. Sweet and steady, deep and slow, like a quiet undertow. I don't rush, I let it float in these quiet cocoa notes. Steam grows thin, the room stays bright, pages glowing in the light. One last line before I close. Quiet tables, cocoa notes. Quiet tables, cocoa notes. The blue is steady, calm and wide, nothing to hide. The living glow remains in air, evenly there. A subtle motion moves below, in steady flow. Its line is clear but softly drawn, still moving on. I don't return to louder tone, the calm has grown. The evening stretches without strain and will remain quietly precise across the sky. No need to try. Quietly precise, the rhythm low but steady flow. Quietly precise, the calm remains without refrains. The world is quiet, clearly said, not fading yet. The sounds are soft yet firmly placed, unrushed, unchased. I sit upright within the hue, still clear and true. The hours move in open line, refined. I don't divide the dusk and glow, they both can show. The air is cool yet gently bright, still not night. Quietly precise, no rising spark, no heavy dark. Quietly precise, the breath is long, even and strong. Quietly precise, the sky is wide at my side. The stillness holds a firmer frame without a claim. The blue grows deep but keeps its light balanced sight. I'm not preparing for the end, no need to bend. The tone is steady, shaped and clear, moving here. Quietly precise, the warmth is slight, still not night. Quietly precise, the calm is deep but not a precise. The momentum stays usable. No search, no stall. It moves where the work isn't stayed at all. The desk feels set without force. A screen, a note, a steady course. Nothing asking me to amplify. Nothing thinning what I apply outside. The street keeps measured sound, present but not profound. The city runs on quiet function all around. I don't add weight to what's moving. I don't pull it fast. I let the momentum stay usable and last. There's no drag inside the hour, no push I need to add. Everything keeps responding as had. The momentum stays usable. I stay. I move through the late afternoon this way. No burst trying to take control. No need to prove it all. The momentum stays usable and steady. And steady. Screens glow, neutral, clear and plain. Messages arrive, then wane. They don't tilt my attention, they remain. Keys repeat a patient line, not rush, not slow. Thoughts connect to what I'm doing like they know. Time doesn't sharpen or fade the task. It assists, it lets the late afternoon continue. Consistent if I lean in. The structure holds if I pause. Nothing folds, everything keeps holding form as it goes. The momentum stays usable. I stay. I move through the late afternoon this way. No burst trying to take control. No need to prove it all. The momentum stays usable and steady. The cup is empty, focus firm. The air feels clear and serviceable. I don't search for a higher gear, it's not here. Outside clouds move on their line. No cue to fall, neither do I. I'm stable still. One small task, then one again. No cue to escalate. This is how the late afternoon works when momentum stays. I don't need momentum louder. I don't need it fast. If it keeps matching what I'm doing, I'll last. No rise, no fall, no added sway. Just usable momentum. The momentum stays usable. I stay. I move through the late afternoon this way. No burst trying to take control. No need to prove it all. The momentum stays usable and steady. Stays usable. I stay. Stays usable and steady. The work continues at hand. The task list breathes no crowd, no press. It open space and stays in progress. The desk feels steady, unchanged. A screen, a note, a workable range. Nothing asking me to reorder, nothing forcing higher order. Outside the street holds warmer light, still measured, still right. The city lets the list exist, unmarked. I don't rush the next item, I don't stall. I let the task list breathe between it all. There's no urgency in the sequence, no cue to race. Everything continues clearly in place. The task list breeze, I stay. I move through the late afternoon this way. No warmth compressing attention, no stress. The task list breathes and works. It works. Screens glow neutral, gently warm. Messages arrive with form. They don't collapse the open space, they pass. Keys repeat a measured line. Not rush, not slow. The pause between each action feels whole. Time doesn't crowd the order, it assists. It lets the late afternoon continue consistent. If I lean in, the rhythm stays. If I pause, nothing frays. Everything keeps holding form as it plays. The task list breeze, I stay. I move through the late afternoon this way. No warmth compressing attention, no stress. The task list breeze and works. The cup is empty, focus firm. The air feels warm, still serviceable. I don't check what's left undone, it's fine. Outside clouds thin as they move still, no cue to stop, neither do I. I'm steady still. One small task, then one again, no cue to press. This is how the late afternoon works when lists breathe. I don't need the list shorter, I don't need it full. If it breathes exactly like this, I'm capable. No rise, no fall, no tightening stress, just tasks. The task list breeze, I stay. I move through the late afternoon this way. No warmth compressing attention, no stress. The task list breeze. List breeze, I stay. List breeze, this way. The afternoon continues.